Hey, Viola Rules here, and welcome back to Bravely Second in Lair. So I'm about to go level up the Kaiser job class, but first I came back and took off audio to heal up, and we have a party chat here. The Crypt and the Sanctum. Good as gravy, feeling. What's the matter, you? I'm just thinking about the family crypt. It's deep below Gathladio, right? But there was a breeze blowing the whole time we were inside, even though there was only one exit and no windows. You thought it was the breath, the cries of the dead. Right, it seemed strange, so I asked Alfred about it, and he said there might be a passage. A passage? Yes, running from the deepest part of the mausoleum right to the sanctum. What? You mean we could have taken a shortcut? It was a real slog getting down there. It makes sense now that I think about it. Lord Founder was such a key figure in the Orthodoxy even after his death. He probably dug out a tunnel when they built the mausoleum. Right! The way the church bigwigs could go pay their respects to the great man whenever they wanted to. I wish we'd known about it before we made our epic journey into the depths. Now tell me about it. Still, no harm, no foul, right? We made it through in one piece. Just don't ask me to do it again. What do you mean? Now that we know about the passage, why not go again? We're adventurers, aren't we? Actually, I'd rather we didn't go blundering around the family crypts any more than we have to. Okay, so I guess we can go to the sanctum or I guess if you haven't gotten all the bestiary entries for that area, you can go to the sanctum and take a shortcut into it. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, I'm going to go to Anchime and level grind this job class up. And I'll be right back once I've done that. Oh, well, I came to Anchime to level grind this job class and I encountered a new enemy, Evil Idol. Okay, so I guess all the areas have new enemies now, again. Well, I got rid of Miscellany on you because I thought I wouldn't need it, so I'm going to need a magnifying glass. Go ahead and throw that out. Everybody else default. So, Evil Idol, weak to wind, inorganic, of course. Can probably spew fire. Dark. Oh, they use dark magic. Okay. Well, it's a good thing that they can't really hurt me, so let's go ahead, Oh, so this costs BP to use it. Oh, I guess that's the case for all of the Kaiser moves. I guess, in that case, I'll have you use this. I'll have you also use Blinding Light and just do a regular attack. Let's have you also use Blinding Light and do a regular attack. And let's have you use Blinding Light and also do a regular attack. Nice. Oh, Blinding Light takes precedence over all of the other attacks in the battle. Okay, interesting. Oh. So I learned Sun and Bloom. Nice. Oh, leveled up twice. Learned Support Ability Centurion. Ooh, and I found more new enemies. Diablos and Spectre. Okay, interesting. Once again, use Magnifying Glass. Let's have you use one, and you use one on the others. Everybody else default. Diablos weak to light. Makes sense, because it is a demon type. And the Spectre is probably weak to fire, because all of the other ghost types have been weak to fire and light. Okay, so Diablos have Thundaga. Good to know. Okay, so let's go ahead. Performs actions in reverse order of speed. I'd rather not do that right now, so I'm just going to have you attack it. Have you attack as well. have you use Blinding Light and have you use Blinding Light since I had you default. Nice. Oh, I forgot that you was using a weapon that has light-based energy in it. Nice. Okay, so are there any more new enemies around here? Yes! There are. These are the Cas Papanera and the Magi Papanera. Okay, cool. I feel like I could learn abilities for the Catmancer or Cat Mastery class from these ones, but I need to go check. Anyway, once again, use Magnifying Glass, and have you use the Magnifying Glass on the other one, everybody else default. So weak to fire, like usual. Most insects are in this game. Okay, so they're both weak to fire. So what can the Cas Paraponera do? Magic Strafe. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so let's just have you attack. Let's have you attack as well. Let's have you use Blinding Light and use Blinding Light. Nice. Okay, that should finish them off. Almost. There we go. Nice. We've almost got this class up to level 4 already. Okay, so we have the Paraponera, just the regular ones this time around. So everybody else default. I'm only doing that because I'm so over-leveled that I'm afraid of one-shotting the enemy if they take their turn before you gets the Magnifying Glass off. So they're both weak to fire. Convenient Pheromone called in the Magi Panera. Okay, which is fine. So let's have you attack the Spectre. Let's have you use Blinding Light. Let's have you use Blinding Light and you use Blinding Light as well. I really like this attack. It's really good. Nice. Cool, and that's another level for the Kaiser class. Learn Spring Awakening. Okay, so I'm back at the Sanctum, and yes, there is a passage to get down into the crypt again, right here. And if you're wondering why I'm going back into the crypt, oh, this was the passage into the crypt, which leads to the main area where Founder Genealogia's grave is. There's somebody down here. Hello. Feared the eye of the Founder, but I suppose it's too early for you to understand what that means. Thanks. Anyway, I'm back down here, and I need to go to abilities, support abilities. Let's quickly replace this with, no, not that, learning. My reason for doing that is because, actually I'm going to put it on everyone. I don't have to put it on everyone, but I'm going to put it on everyone, just because I can. The reason that I'm doing that is because apparently the Death Spiral ability, if you can survive through it, you can learn it. Which is why I'm going to put it on everyone, because I believe if you die, you don't get it. So, let's go ahead and turn, well, the encounter rate's already on, so let's just run around until I encounter the White Queens. White Queens, here we go. Okay, so everybody default until they use Death Spiral. Come on, hit me. With Death Spiral, please. But one time I want you to actually hit me with it. There it is. There we go. I learned the monster technique. Awesome. Please stop. Oh, wow, it actually didn't kill anyone that time. Great. So, let's use this opportunity to revive Idia. So, go ahead and give you that, and give you that, and have you use Blinding Light and attack them. Oh, I guess I gave you too much BP. Oh well. Let's have you also use Blinding Light. Use it twice. Why not? And let's have you also use Blinding Light. I just want this fight to be over. That's the only reason why I'm spamming Blinding Light, to hit all of them at the same time. Nice. There we go. Okay, I was hoping you would take his turn next. Nice. Okay, great. Oh, and this class will level up again. And learned Westwind. Nice. Come over by Anchime again, and I found another new enemy, the Zwart. Obviously a cousin of the cougar and the cougar ones that we've seen so far, so let's go ahead and use Miscellany to examine it. Everybody else default. Weak to fire, even though it looks like it's made out of fire, but oh well. Doom. Oh, no, no, no. The evil idols can cast Doom. Uh-oh, that's not good. Let's make this go as quickly as possible. Everybody else use Blinding Light. Because in, well, 4 turns now, everybody on the party will die. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, I'm back, and I filled out the bestiary entries for the enemies in this area, so let's go ahead and take a look at them, starting with the Zwart. Zwart, a powerful foe with flame patterns all over its body. It moves fast and strikes hard. Watch out for the blaster attack. Once you're paralyzed, you can't defend yourself from attack. This monster could wipe us all out if we're not careful. Okay, I never got paralyzed by anything, so I never experienced a blaster attack. You can fix paralysis with magic or drought remedy. You can also wait for the effects to wear off, but if more than one person is paralyzed, it's better to cure them quickly. Don't let those flame patterns fool you. This big cat is vulnerable to fire, just like most other animals. This Zwart is a puma-like creature, beast that inhabits the arena region. It is incredibly fast and delivers powerful strikes, and the blaster attack can paralyze entire parties. Earthing rods grant immunity to paralysis. It is always a good idea to reassess your equipment and abilities when faced with difficult foes, but like I said, I never encountered the blaster attack, so... Okay, cool. And next were the insects that we encountered, and I was right, you can learn Spirit Leech from these ones, but I did it earlier with another insect type. Paraponera, an inky black giant ant with red-black claws. When they start swarming, run. They summon allies with pheromone and then order them to attack en masse with swarm. They're the generals of the bug world. It also works if there are other enemies on the enemy team that aren't insects via swarm ability. However, the pain from a Paraponero bite is way worse than any other bug bite. Apparently, the ancestors of the species was used in the secret coming-of-age rites of a certain tribe. The youngsters had to put their hands into gloves that were filled with Paraponeras. Yeah. If they could withstand the agony of the bites for long enough, they were pronounced full-grown members of the tribe. And if they couldn't, I'd settle for being a kid my whole life. The problem was the Paraponeras kept getting larger and larger, and young people started dying in the ritual. Eventually, wiser heads prevailed, and the tribe ditched the practice. Just thinking about it makes my hands sting. Yeah. Wow. You would think that if they became that large, that they would just, stop doing it. But, oh well, I guess Next was the Cast Panera. And by the way, the shooter bug was the one that I learned the ability from. Cast Panera, an inky black giant ant with red-black claws and a mouth like a gun. Spirit Leech drains magic power from victims. I guess it likes to use that a lot. Yes, then it takes the magic material, concentrates it in its own body, and then unleashes the result with Magic Strafe, which hits entire parties. The tube-shaped mouth has a helical groove running down the inside, just like a rifle. This causes the bullets to spin and makes its shots much more accurate. I wonder if there are still people who use the cast pair of narrow mouth parts to make guns. Why not? They are lighter and stronger than normal steel barrels. Okay, interesting. And here's a summary of what I just read, and, was there another insect that I also... Yeah, the Magi Panera, I almost forgot. An inky black ant possessing red-black claws and powerful magic. A dark mage ant spotted in the Harina region. The confused attack can confuse whole parties. Quagga is an earth-based element attack spell that inflicts a lot of damage. Just the sight of those weird floating eye patterns makes me want to run and hide. Talking about the wings. But did you know that those red eyes enhance magic power and that high-ranking mages compete fiercely to get their hands on them? You wouldn't believe how much a set in mint condition goes for an auction. Seriously? Then we've got to go to Harina like right now. I agree. As a public service, we can't let these Magic Panera run wild. What's gotten into you two? Maybe they're still feeling confused. Yeah, they have an ability called Confuse, which confuses a single target. They can also cast Sleep on a single target as well. Okay, and then next was the undead enemy that I encountered. Well, enemies. First with the Spectre, ghost with 3 green eyes. Scary, very scary. Just saying it's scary doesn't help much, you know. Ghosts really are your weak point, aren't they? It's like you can't even write about them without getting creeped out. Not to mention, Idia isn't contributing much either. Count me out of this one. Humans fear the unknown and tremble before that which they cannot understand. It is vital to record the details of every monster. Closing your eyes and ears to them will only make you fear them more. Okay. But yeah, they're immune to sleep, fear, doom, and death, but light attacks obviously do damage, and also fire as well. Spectre can cast Curse, and that was the only annoying ability that I saw from them. Then we have the Demon Kind. Oh, I actually didn't finish getting the Demon Kind. Okay, I'll do that after this then. But let's go and look at Evil Idol. Evil Idol, a statue so lifelike it looks like it could move, which it did when it attacked us. That's the trouble with idols. You put someone you admire on a pedestal, and then they let you down, or fall on your head. I bet it's not easy being idolized. Not everyone can live with unadulterated admiration. I mean, it has to go to your head, right? Nikolai once told me this. When an idol turns its anger on you, you're doomed. It's like a sentence of death, and it's only a matter of time before the sentence is carried out. There's no way to stop it either, or so he said. Wow, really? This is starting to make me think that having role models is a bad idea. It has nothing to do with role models. The evil idol is a monstrous statue animated by the prayers of demons, as well as Doom, which does indeed slay the victim within a set number of turns. The statue casts black magic spells such as Dark and Sleep, a dangerous adversary. Yep, and that's that. Okay, so I'm going to go and complete the entry for Diabolos. I didn't realize I didn't have that one complete before I came to read the others, but I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have the final entry that I need for this area. Sorry that I started to read all of them without realizing I hadn't done all of them, but the Diabolos. The most powerful of demons, wielding lightning and death, it kills with a single blow. Really, really intimidating monster. It gives me chills just thinking about it. You can't afford a single slip-up or you're done for. Watch out for its cruel thrust. It can kill instantly. Oh, okay, because I was wondering, but I never died to it, so. It casts a powerful Thundaga as well. It's smart and incredibly strong, although I noticed it didn't seem to defend itself very well. Diabolos is a dreadful demon that can conjure terrible spells and inflict instant death with its attacks. your own magic has little effect. Your best option is to arm yourself with Demon Bane weapons and inflict as much damage with each blow that you can. Well, my strategy was to just target it with the most powerful attacks I had, so yeah, I sort of followed that advice. I did use magic against it and it did work, but that's because I'm so over-leveled at this point. I don't actually mind being over-leveled though, because I'd rather not struggle that much with the game, if I'm being honest. But, okay, so now that I'm done with that, and I do have the Kaiser class leveled up to level 8. Speaking of which, well, I was going to use that class on you, but actually I think I'll just keep the classes I have, which this is my setup for everyone in case you were wondering. So let's go ahead and call the airship here. And I'm going to board the airship so I can heal. And with that, I think I'm going to end this episode here, and the next one we will go to the Skyhold. I just wanted to level up the Kaiser class. I didn't expect there to be new enemies to fight on the world map, and that to take up all of this episode. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, give it a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon, and check out my reaction channel. All those links will be in the description below. And subscribe for more. If you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified when I upload videos. This is Viola Rules, signing off. Talk to you later.